Okay, let's begin by graphing our lines. Whenever you see a variable by themselves, in other words, you see a y but you don't see an x in an equation, or you see an x but you don't see a y, that's an indication that you have vertical or horizontal lines. And to be able to tell the difference between them, when you have y is equal to something, then you're going to pass through the y-axis at that point. So I'm going to pass through the y-axis at 5. So here is the y-axis. So to pass through it, I can't go that same direction. So it can't be a vertical line. It's going to be a horizontal line. And I'm going to pass through at 5. So passing through the y-axis at 5. Pass through at 5. And then for x, I'm going to pass through the x-axis at 3. Here is the x-axis. So to pass through something, you're not going the same direction, so it can't be a horizontal line. To pass through the x-axis and to pass through it at 3, that's going to be a vertical line passing through the x-axis at 3. Okay, so now that we know how to sketch the lines, for our first line, what type of line are we going to sketch? Is that solid or dashed? If you said solid, that is correct. Let's go ahead and sketch our solid horizontal line passing through the y-axis at 5. And now that we have our line, we have to decide, are we going to shade above the line or below the line? Recall that when it's solved for y, we can use the boundary method, and if you have less than, it always means that you're going to shade the lower or below region. So that would be this region here. Okay, so line 2, a vertical line passing through the x-axis at 3. That's going to be a dashed line. Let's go ahead and sketch that. And now that we have our vertical line, we need to decide, are we going to shade to the left of our vertical line or to the right of our vertical line? Well, if we look at our equation here, it is indicating that we're going to shade all values of x that are less than 3. So would the left side be less than 3, or would the right side be less than 3? If you said the left side, you are correct, and that is the side that we will shade. And recall, for graphing systems of linear inequalities, the solution is the overlapping region. In other words, it's the region that we shaded it blue, and we also shaded it red the second time, so which means red and blue makes purple, so the purplish region is our solution. And there you have it, graphing systems of linear inequalities.